this report had already been shared with the Home Minister yesterday and with the Prime Minister as well. But today it was made privy to all the constituents of the Cabinet Committee on Security. This report very categorically states that more than 100 terrorists are ready in new launch pads. More than a dozen new launch pads have been created post the Indian surgical strike. So 100 terrorists are ready to be pushed across the LOC, and more importantly, they are being protected now by the Pakistani Army's infantry division. What we are being also told, that is mentioned in that report, which has been submitted in the CCS today by the Indian National Security Advisor, that minimum 40 to 50 Pakistani Army soldiers are now protecting each of those bases. So you can imagine 12 bases, 40 to 50 Pak Army soldiers protecting each base, more than 100 terrorists ready to be pushed. This is a point of concern for the Indian Army and also for the Indian intelligence agencies. Thus, this has been shared with all the constituents of the Cabinet Committee on Security today, according to our sources, which is by the Prime Minister. And now we are being told that BSF and then the other army and then the other paramilitary forces alongside with the Indian Army are already at a state of high alert. But these latest inputs have rather increased the sensitivity of the whole matter, because this is after the surgical strike. If more than a dozen new launch pads have been created and now they are being given protection by the Pakistani Army, the Indian government is set to raise this up with their Pakistani counterparts and will also make these details available to the international community, because we need to kill the propaganda of the Pakistani government as well. Now, if we have the Pakistani Army protecting these terror camps, these terror launch pads who have more than 100 terrorists all set to cross over onto the Indian side and create mayhem, this is an issue which will be raised up.